Applause, camera flashes, quiet sobs. She stood at the lectern in her sleek black gown, radiating confidence, owning the stage. "Most of all," she said into the mic, voice heavy with triumph, "I thank our parents for giving me the wings to soar." The crowd roared. Her gaze flicked to me, a fleeting glance. "Unlike my sister, who took a lesser road," she added, a pause, a smirking nod, a veiled jab cloaked in praise. I didn't waver, didn't blink, just raised my glass, smiled, and watched her bask in her moment, oblivious to the fuse she'd lit she didn't know. But she would, because her words tripped a clause she never read. I funded it all. 4 years of college, 3 of law school, textbooks, rent, her shiny new laptop, bar exam fees. Every cent from me, not our parents, who blew their savings on cruises and a new deck. From me that I didn't mind at first. She was 19, subbing over a drained college fund for a beach condo. She looked defeated, pleading for a chance. I promised to help, but I'm no fool. I drafted a contract, had her sign it, her eyes skimming past the fine print. She laughed, called it overkill, said family didn't need legalese. She was wrong, especially when family turns ungrateful. Over time, her tone shifted, gratitude faded to demands. Calls became requests for more. She stopped saying thanks, started acting odd. She'd introduce me as just my sister, never mentioning who paid for her polished suits or how she'd sneer at those who settle. Her eyes locked on me. I stayed quiet, knowing what she didn't. Clause 12 that any public remark by the borrower that belittles, discredits, or insults the lender before full repayment constitutes a breach, demanding immediate repayment plus interest and fees. Ironclad, precise, activated the instant she spoke. Next day, I filed the breach with my lawyer, the one she clocked for. Unaware he was mine, that I sent the contract, video of her speech, a transcript. By week's end, she got the notice, full repayment, 30 days, no mercy. Her first call came at 1 a.m. I ignored it, another at dawn, voicemail dripping with panic, crocodile tears. It was a misunderstanding. I listened once, sent it to my lawyer. Days later, she emailed, begging to meet, that I chose the diner where she'd once pleaded for book money. She wore a tailored coat, still clutching her pride. "You're really doing this?" she asked. I sipped my tea. Clause 12. Her face froze. I was thanking. No, I cut in. "You diminished me. You weaponized your victory." She stammered, offered partial payments, installments. I reminded her the clause demands full repayment, penalties, and all. "You'll destroy me," she whispered, that I leaned forward. "You broke us, that I'm just balancing the scales." She didn't have the funds. Her big fine offer, gone. After I sent them her speech with a note on professional ethics, contracts bind, even for lawyers, especially ones who miss the fine print. Last I heard, she sold her condo, moved in with our parents. They called, left messages about family healing. I mailed them the contract. Silence followed, that I'm not angry. I'm calm, unburdened, free. She tried to shrink me before a crowd. Now she knows I don't fight with words, that I fight with documents, quietly with ink and seals, and I never lose. She stood tall in her cap and gown. Now she sorts files in a small town office. She thought I was the weak one, that turns out. She locked herself in.